Good afternoon, everyone. This is Tanisha from Integrity Immigration Group. Today we have Mr. Jitendra with us, and he's regional manager of BSBI, Berlin School of Business and Innovation. So basically, today we are going to discuss about the France, as we have yet another campus apart from Germany, Greece. It's situated in France as well. So he's going to discuss about the admission eligibility, about the courses, and what are the advantages to study in France as well. So a very warm welcome, first of all, on our Facebook Live page. Uh, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear.
Okay, so a very warm welcome to our page, and it's lovely to have you again for the BSBI to discuss further regarding the from the core processing of offer letter till the visa grant. Because as we have already discussed about the Germany and Greece, so there are so many other inquiries students are waiting for to know the this informative session regarding the France. So
Mhm. Tanisha, first of all, thank you so much. As always, I'm very happy and excited to be with you, be with your fans, especially the Facebook community, or wherever this broadcast is going live. So thank you so much. My name is Jitendra, as you have already heard from Tanisha. I'm the regional manager of BSBI Germany. Apart from Germany, obviously we have our campuses in France,
right.
which is in Paris, PPA Business School. Then we are coming up with a campus in Barcelona, and then we are also planning few other locations. We also have another campus in Germany, which is in Hamburg city. So this is about the BSP and myself. Today we are going to focus on France campus, which is a PPA business school. What are the advantages? What are the courses? What are the fee structure and everything? So let's get started, Tanisha. Thank you so much for the welcome.
Right. So first of all, we can start up with like any student who is planning to have like European country selection. Why should one go for France? As we have other Schengen countries' own
Mhm.
options as well. So
Right.
I mean, students are mostly getting confused, and one should not go for France because they would be having a problem of stay back and all that. So I just
Mhm.
wanted you to first of all highlight with why France, why one should go for France.
Okay, Tanisha, I think it's a very important question, and this question have been asked by a lot of parents, a lot of students, a lot of
Right.
clients, agents. Very simple reason, as people or students choose many other countries to go, whether it is, let's say, the European region, or they are going UK, Australia, Canada, New Zealand. Similarly, France has also so many several points to that why one should come to France. Number one, obviously, the economically the country is very stable. Part-time job is available, post-study work visa is available, courses are very affordable, and especially when we talk about BSBI, the partnered college, which is PPA Business School, we are running 5 programs at this particular campus at a very affordable price, and not just at affordable fees, but we have a lot of scholarship or discount scheme going on. Okay, so these are the few reasons that why one should come to France. And France, obviously, as a location, as a I would say the country, it's beautiful. And once you get into France, or the PP Business School or the Paris, you get a ticket to travel all over the Schengen region, or all the countries that comes under the European Union. So I think these are some of the very important factors that why one should come to France, or especially PP Business School, for their further studies.
Right. As many of them have that claims that France is only basically career oriented for the students who are keen to willing have like establishment into fashion designing. So
Mhm.
can you just mention what programs do we have with BSPI?
Okay, so there are two questions in this one question of yours. One is the France is known for the fashion designing, and the second one is like what are the courses that we have.
Right.
First, I would kind of say that France is obviously it's one of the beautiful, one of the good places where fashion designing is in a really good position. If anyone wants to go to fashion designing related programs, so France is one, Italy is another. Then there are few other
Right.
countries, because most of these the high end brands comes from the European, and not all the brands comes from France only, right? But there are some renowned brands that comes from the France. But having said that, France is not surviving just because of fashion designing, right? They have a lot of
Right.
other things. They have technology. They have a lot of other what do we say, industries. Okay, they
Right.
have sports, they have technology, they have food processing, they have medical, really good strong medical field. So business wise, okay, so where France is just no more basically a place where just a fashion designing
Right.
is one option for all the students. But yes, they can choose any other programs also, like health care related programs. They can go in the hospitality. Okay, I think I should have said hospitality at the first point, because French classical menu is the one of the very basic, what do we say, point to highlight whenever you go in any five-star hotel. So they will ask you, especially when I used to do my hospitality program. So we used to ask that do you know the French classical menu, because it has such a long variety of different kind of foods. So what I'm trying to say, hotel management, hospitality is an area that is one of the best industries in the world, in the France. Okay, because you see, France has taught the entire world to how to drink a red wine, how to drink a different kinds of wines. So the tourism,
Right.
hospitality is one of the another area which is where a career can be made in a really beautiful way. That's one. Second part of the question was that what are the courses that BSBI is having. We have 5 programs. One is global MBA, hospitality, of course, one of the very demanding program. Then we have 2 programs which are awarded by Concordia University, Chicago, which is MBA of 2 years and MA in Innovation Entrepreneurship, again 2 years. And the last, we have one UG programs, which is BSc Honors in International Business Management. So these are the 5 programs that we are running at PPA Business School in collaboration with BSB and the PPA Business School. Yeah.
Right. So, as you said that we have multiple PG courses as well. So, what would be the admission criteria? Any student who is seeking to have a like France study abroad admission, so what admission eligibility they should follow?
Okay, first thing is, as I've said, I think BSBI, be it Germany, be it France, we are one of the very flexible college. As far as the eligibility criteria is concerned, obviously we are not very demanding one, but yes, we need the people, we need the student who is, I would say, capable of speaking basic English, okay, who can understand, communicate in English language, because obviously English will be the medium of instruction. That's one. So when we say English, so MY is accepted as long as a student has completed their education last 2 years, which is like 21 and 22. Okay, that's one. Number two, IELTS is another preferred POE, or proof of English proficiency test. IELTS we need a 6 overall, not less than 5.5. Then as far as academic is concerned, obviously I would say that 60% should be in the last qualification, be it +2 or the bachelor's. So these are the two basically the eligibility important factors to get into the PPA Business School. Yeah.
So, I mean, arts is mandatory to apply, or is it
It is
like
not.
waiver?
It is not. It is not mandatory. As I've said, if anyone coming with a MY letter,
Right.
and which says and confirm that this student completed their education in last 2 years, which is like 21 and 2022, so they can be accepted. If not, then in that case they have to have IELTS.
All right. And would like any other English proficiency will also be like eligible? Let's say Duolingo, TOEFL, or PTE.
Yes, for France, yes, PT is also accepted and the Duolingo is also accepted.
All right. So as many of the students would be like waiting for their results, so can they apply conditionally basis if they
Yes,
are
they can apply. If they
right?
are waiting for the results, they can apply as long as they have the passport, they have their obviously their last qualification documents, transcript and the certificate, and they have SOP. They can apply condition for the
Right.
conditional offer. Yeah.
Okay, because there is one more documentation required, that is PCC in many of countries. So students lack, you can say, the information, and once they start up the process, they keep on lingering on, and just the process goes on very delayed version. So is it PCC required for France as well?
No, no PCC is required. No, what
Mhm.
else? I think there is one more step which is followed in many countries. No PCC is required for the France.
All right. So I think admission eligibility is pretty not very much that much hardship. any student who is willing to apply for France study visa with MOI basis without IELTS can easily apply, right? So let's just quickly, can we just discuss about the fees structure? What would be the fees structure approximately?
Okay, fees is again, as I've started, my statement, my introduction, saying that BSB is one of the very affordable, and in fact, similarly, our partner, which is PPA Business School, so because obviously they are following our this fee structure, so we are one of the very affordable colleges of the France or the Paris. The fees will start from 10,000 to 13,000 euros. Okay, it may vary a bit, but another good point is that we have a really good scholarship. We have a scholarship up to 50% for the bachelors, and we have a scholarship up to 33% for master's program. So it will reduce your fees even up to 9,000, 10,000 euros for your complete program of 18 months of master degree.
Right. And a student needs to, if any student is willing to have a scholarship, they need to deposit the amount in one time. One time tuition fees deposition is required, right?
See, for masters, yes. Although we have some default, by default scholarship, which means like 50% will be given to everyone. But if they need more scholarship, like 30% or 33%, they have to deposit the entire fees in one go. But when it comes to the UG program, which we have just one program, so in that UG program, obviously you because the scholarship of the UG is completely based on the academic record, okay, or academic performance. So if you have, let's say, 70% in your plus two, so obviously you will be given around 25-30%. If you have 80%, so you will be given more. If you have 90% and above, obviously you will be given 50% scholarship in your obviously bachelor degree. So you do not have to necessarily deposit the full fees. But yes, having said that, these days, I think most of the countries, especially in the European region, they want you to pay your full fees, or at least first year fee completely, so that you can get your visa, smoothly.
Right. Okay. And what would be the next intake? Which intake a student can get easily offer
See,
letter?
generally, BSBI has 4 intakes, which is February, May, July, and October. But for France campus, this PPF campus, we can recruit a student for the May also, and then we have October also.
All right.
Yes.
So these are the things which we have covered related to documentation of offer letter and visa filing and all that. So if we speak about any student who wanted to have pathway program, once he is done with bachelor's or master's, can he easily have a pathway to Germany as well?
Yeah, that is one of the beauty. That is the basically whole idea
Right.
of this PPA Business School. That if you're not able to go to Germany directly, or maybe you're not meeting requirement of the Germany. So what you can do is you can register yourself. You can join the PPA college, okay, for a year. First year you have to study in the PPA Paris, and for the second year, BSBI team will guide you to help you to move to the Berlin. Okay, and I can tell you till date, it's been I think 2 intakes of successful intake of BSB, and we have really successfully placed our student in the Berlin campus after completion of their first year in Paris. So moving from Paris to Berlin is not a problem because we have a full-fledged, qualified staff who can guide you through the visa process.
Okay. And one more thing, that student will be paying the same tuition fees which was applicable for France, or will it
Yes,
be having
same.
amendments?
No changes.
Same.
No changes for the
Right.
fees if anyone moves to Berlin city. Once they have got the offer letter, once they are registered with the PPA college, so fees will remain the same of the same course. Okay, it's not like once they move to Berlin, the fees will change. Means like fees will increase. It's not like that. The fees is going to remain the same. What we have written on the offer letter.
Right. So I think we have covered most of the points. So I would like to request all the viewers and the students who are watching us and having a thought of to apply for France study visa, they can easily go for BSBI. They have ample of opportunities like entertaining scholarship as well, and they have pathway option as well. So any student who wanted to apply can connect with us, can reach out to us. Either they can visit to us, call us, WhatsApp us, anything. We are there to support you. We'll guide you for the entire process of issuance of offering offer letter till the visa grant. And regarding the interview support, we'll be getting preparation as well. So interview is not that much pretty hard. It's a basically, I mean, the question would be only related to SOP. That's the basic. They just wanted to check up your speaking of skills, that whether you are comfortable to or be able to adjust in that ambience of basically English speaking country. So one more thing, lastly, I just wanted you to highlight that is French or like students can easily survive on English basis, or they should go for French as well. Is it mandatory?
See, first thing is there's nothing mandatory, like, the French language is not mandatory for visa process. Second is French language, knowing or understanding French language is also not very, demanding or very, I would say,
Yeah.
we will not push anyone to learn the French language just because they want to study in the PPA college, because the entire, the medium of instruction of the college, of all the programs are in English language, okay? And
Right.
another point is that they are going to stay in France for just 1 year, okay? Just first year, and second year they're going to move to Berlin. So I would say, I think all the people who are joining PPA college, they should focus on German language, because end of the day, they will be moved to Germany, right? So they should, the English is enough as long as you can communicate, you can speak in English language. So that's more than enough. But French language is not required. Another last point is, in fact, even if you do not know anything in French language, you can survive in with your English language. Okay, because being the Paris city, it's a multicultural city. You will not see all the everyone,
Right.
French in Paris city, because it's one of the most beautiful locations. So people from all over the world comes visit, and not everybody comes with the French language, right? So knowing English is sufficient as long as you are going to study in France for 1 year. Yeah.
Right. And the best, we can say that USP of the France study plan is that any student who can who have like hindrances or don't want to go for any kind of English proficiency, they can apply with MOI basis. So that will basically remove the major hindrances which like the Punjab and the Haryana students face. So I would like to just thanks to you. We are thankful to have you on board and just have a conducted very informative session regarding the France. So anything else you wanted to add up at the end?
I think we have already covered most of the
Yeah.
points. And just one thing, I would like to request all the viewers, all the basically people who are watching this session, that if you're planning to study abroad, Germany, especially the France, is one of the best option, affordable option. Getting visa is not difficult at all if you follow the correct process. If you take the correct guidance from the right people, from the experts like Tanisha and her entire team is very well qualified. They will guide you throughout the process of the campus front, then embassy, then obviously SOP preparation, interview preparation. So do reach out to them, ask them the questions, and send your CVs or whatever profile you have prepared. They will guide you very well. So Tanisha, thank you so much for this particular session.
Yes.
Hopefully, I tried my best to give you all the answers whatever you have asked. And in fact,
Right.
if there is any question which is not basically asked in this particular session, so I would request all the viewers to drop out your questions, and I think then later we can revert your questions also.
Yes. Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Have a good time.